Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a really insightful journey. We're looking into powerful techniques for transforming your mindset. This deep dive is inspired by positive thinking, techniques for a powerful life. And we're really focusing on, the actionable stuff, exercises, affirmations, simple ways, really, to cultivate inner peace, strength, and maybe a bit more joy day to day.
That's exactly right. Our goal today is to pull out those specific practical steps from the source, things you can actually weave into your routine. Think of it like a guide, maybe, for building these positive habits right into your consciousness, fostering a sort of warm, meditative approach to your day.
Okay, sounds good. Let's unpack this then. Starting with practices for deep self-belief. That's something a lot of us could use more of, right?
Absolutely. And the source offers a really foundational technique here. It says to formulate and indelibly stamp on your mind a mental picture of yourself succeeding.
Stamp it on your mind. That's vivid.
It is. And it's not just like idle daydreaming. The idea is you hold this picture, really hold it, never let it fade, never doubt it's real. It's about actively training your mind, reprogramming the subconscious perhaps.
That's a powerful image, engraving success. But, those negative thoughts, they can be pretty persistent even when we try. How does the source suggest we sort of tackle them head on?
Yeah, it emphasizes being proactive.
Mm.
The moment, like the instant a negative thought pops up,
Mm.
you deliberately voice a positive thought to cancel it out. Right then and there.
So an immediate counterattack.
Exactly. It's about actively choosing your mental landscape, not letting the negative ones just wander in and set up shop.
And this is where it gets really interesting, I think, with the power of simple affirmations, especially from, well, a spiritual angle.
Precisely. For those who find strength in faith, the source has a very specific suggestion. Repeat these words 10 times a day, out loud if you can.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
10 times a day. 10 times. The book presents this as like a direct antidote to those feelings of inferiority. It suggests that for believers, saying this can unlock a really indomitable power within.
That definitely sounds like a strong anchor. Okay, so moving from inner strength towards inner calm. What about finding that quiet center? What techniques can help quiet the mind?
Well, a core practice mentioned is to empty the mind daily.
Empty the mind. Okay.
The book suggests visualizing all those worry thoughts just flowing out, like water draining from a basin.
I can picture that.
And as you do this, you affirm, with God's help, I am now emptying my mind of all anxiety, all fear, all sense of insecurity. It's a very conscious release.
Many people find that emptying part really hard. The mind just keeps chattering. Does the source give any tips for that, especially when worries feel huge?
It does address that. The key, it suggests, is after emptying, you need to immediately fill your mind with creative, healthy thoughts. Don't leave a vacuum.
Okay. Refill it with something positive.
Exactly. You can also practice thinking a carefully selected series of peaceful thoughts during the day. Let mental pictures of, serene scenes wash over you, a beautiful valley maybe, or moonlight on water. Those kinds of images.
Mm-hmm.
And another powerful tip, practice the daily art of silence. Just 15 minutes. Not just sitting quietly, but actively listening. Listening for harmony, or maybe just inner peace.
15 minutes of silence, that sounds achievable. Okay, so once we cultivated some peace, how does the book connect this to energy and happiness? They often seem linked, don't they?
Very much so.
Yeah.
And it starts right at the beginning of the day. The source suggests you deliberately drop happy thoughts into your conscious mind before you even get out of bed.
Before you even get up.
Yeah. Picture joyful things you expect that day. Really savor them. Then as you get up, say aloud 3 times, I will rejoice and be glad in it.
I will rejoice and be glad in it 3 times. So it's like setting a really positive intention right from the get-go.
Precisely. Setting the tone. And for vitality, for energy, the source talks about a health formula. It's kind of compounded of prayer, faith, and what it calls dynamic spiritual thinking.
Dynamic spiritual thinking. What's the core of that?
It involves completely emptying yourself of fears, resentments, or guilt feelings. The book argues these things really sap your energy.
That makes sense.
And then you fill that space with goodwill, forgiveness, and faith. It's presented as a holistic way to sort of renew your mental and emotional batteries.
Right. Okay, so to wrap things up then, how does the source guide us to draw on maybe a higher power for solutions, for getting those positive outcomes we want?
There's a key formula here. Prayerize, picturize, actualize.
Okay, break that down for us.
Right. First, you prayerize. Talk to God simply about your problems. Just release the burden. Then, picturize. See your desired outcome as if it's already happening. Imagine it vividly. Feel the success. And finally, actualize. You work hard, yes, but you hold that belief firmly. You act as if that visualized reality is inevitable.
Prayer-ize, picture-ize, actualize. Got it. So what does all this really mean for you, the listener? In your daily life, what's the takeaway?
Well, it means consistently affirming something like, I expect the best, and with God's help, will attain the best, at least 10 times every single day.
10 times again. Consistency is key.
Definitely. It's also about practicing complete willingness to surrender yourself into God's hands, which the source explains is letting go of that tight grip that need to control everything and trusting a larger plan. And finally, cultivating genuine gratitude. Every night, maybe list the things you're grateful for, big or small.
Wow, what a truly deep dive into these practical, almost soul-nourishing practices. It really feels like cultivating a powerful, positive life isn't a one-off thing, but an ongoing conscious journey built on these simple daily acts.
Indeed it is. These affirmations, these exercises, when you really embrace them daily, they can invite quite a profound shift in how you experience everything. Perhaps the most provocative thought to leave you with today is this. What would your life actually feel like if you truly committed to these practices? If you truly believe that with sustained effort, you could in fact think your way to greater success and happiness. What small meditative step might you take today, right now even, to start shaping that reality?